was talking to Rob and we were going through the tuning process. I told him that I wanted the roll mode. So we put it back into manual. And it should just bang. So I'm either gonna redline this or it's gonna work. It worked because it showed all the gears up there and it banged them. So last weekend I wasn't even really thinking about it. I loaded the tune and we just sent it, but I was still like in that mindset of manual to drive, and like I watched that whole video back and I was slapping it up into drive the entire time, and I completely forgot that I talked to Rob about, you know, adding that in, just the whole roll mode, because that's what we're always doing out here. But welcome back to another video. First off, I want to say I appreciate all the support, man. I have not been reached out so much to before, like through this entire journey, which like we still are very small, but like I've been doing YouTube for, you know, 2 years, like kind of off and on. And the amount of people that have been reaching out to me, Instagram DMs, the comments, like I've had 4 or 5 comments of people just saying they love the video. Like they just love great content, love the video. So I just think that's so cool. And I mean, there is of course those guys that are in the comments that are either hating or being negative, or you need to do this, you need to do that and stuff. But for the most part, it's just been like super positive, which is great, you know. We're actually headed to the exact same spot that we were last weekend. Should be a good night. I'm super hyped. Hopefully the cops leave us alone, let us have our fun for a couple hours, and we can just all go home. The fact we're on full E85 and no passengers. So I mean, stuff like that really makes a difference. I mean, that's, you know, 110 pounds sitting over there. Cannot even make this up, man. You gotta be kidding me. What is the chances of rain? And not only that, but I am 30 minutes away from home. Oh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, boys, we're cooked. Absolutely cooked, man. Since I'm here, I'm gonna fill up, but this gas burns so much quicker. Like, it's like normally with 93, I get like 250 miles. This one said like 180, and I literally watch it and it just goes down. Like, it's actually insane. Since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up. They got good E85, so should be good. But yeah, that sucks. No race in this video. I want to go out and get some draggy times. I don't know. I've been having issues with this thing. Like, I've literally let it charge for like hours and it blinks red and I can't get it to connect to my phone. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna try to mess with it the next couple days and see if I can't figure something out. Everybody's been wanting 60 to 130 times on this car, and I've had absolutely nothing but problems with my draggy. It's been super hot here in Indiana, and I always talk about it in my videos. It's been like 70, 80 degrees. It's been absolutely terrible, so it's just sitting in here, and I think the battery is like fried. I'm gonna try to time it just by like my camera and just cutting it down, like as soon as it hits 60, as soon as it hits 130, and just pop up what I see. So it's not gonna be draggy accurate, but it'll give us an idea kind of where the car is sitting at. It is literally, boys, 5 in the freaking morning. Such a cool feature, man. Just throw it in manual mode and it literally just bangs out. Freaking rips, dude. Absolutely rips. This would literally be a perfect time to get draggies, like this late, 5 in the morning. The air's better. I'll look up the DA too. Just stayed right there, dude. If you would have just stayed right freaking there, man. Gosh, he heard my car and got scared. Heard the whip, got scared. Literally just want to get one more. One freaking more. It's so weird for me putting it back in manual and being like, you don't have to slap it up. I just cannot get used to that. I'm anxious to see now. I want to know. I want to know what I'm getting, what these numbers are gonna look like. It's a certified ripper, man. Straight ripper. So boys, a couple of things I want to go over with this car, just because everybody's been asking what's done to it, what's the setup. And I mean, I'm gonna post this and people are gonna continue to ask, but first off, as y'all probably seen, we just put these Steeda filters on the car. All that's done on the intake side, carbon trap delete with the Steeda air filters, J&L oil catch can. We have 2-inch Cook's headers down to catless connection pipes. I think those are 3-inch. X pipe done by a muffler shop, so it's not Corsa, anything like that, just some muffler shop. And then it goes back into axle dumps. And then obviously we're gutted. Then this car, of course, is tuned on E85 by the boy Rob Shoemaker. And that's essentially it, boys. That is literally all that is done to this car. A little bit of intake work, full exhaust, weight reduction, tune, E85. And she's putting in work, man. She really is putting in work. I've been impressed with this thing. I'd like to see this car with some front skinnies as well as a drive shaft. I think that's probably going to be the next steps to this car. The drive shaft that's rotating, weight, you know, as well as the, you know, front skinnies, that would help too. So I think that's really what I want to get done next to this car. Obviously, y'all know I plan on boosting it, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I do have the other two at home. If anybody is interested in these wheels, hit me up. The other two, the tires are absolutely shot. They're done for, and I think there is curb rash on one of them. I also have my right tail light, just the red one. I have that for sale. I'd let that go for like 50 bucks. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think on this setup. It's pretty simple and it's putting in work, man. Y'all seen last video, we beat a 10R80 Gen 3 full bolt-on, gutted. It impressed me, man. Like, and the top end on this thing is pushing. Like I've said, not so much torque, but the top end is just insane, boys. Like, it's crazy the way the top end is pulling on this thing. But yeah, a couple more things I want to get done to the car. The front skinnies, the drive shaft, I think that would make a crazy difference too. I was talking to the guy that that 10R80 Gen 3 full bolt-on E85 tune. I was talking to him. He wants to get a taller tire on, and as well as I think he has another manifold that he wants to throw on. I'm not really too sure, but there's a couple things that he wants to tweak. And that night we were on like E60. At that point we had like 3/4 of a tank with a passenger. he didn't have a passenger and he was on full E85. I think he had around 3/4 too. I want to get some more runs in with that car. I was like, man, I want you at your absolute best. A lot of these dudes out here be like super weird. We have a couple more races. We didn't get to drag out the race with the LT4. That's CTSV, the gray one. LT4 intake only. I think he's full weight. And then we're also supposed to get a run in with a Stinger. Downpipe tune. I think he's on meth. That should be a good run too. Trying to make the racing stuff happen. My work schedule is literally changing this week. I'm going to a weekend shift, 3 12s. That's gonna kind of suck, but got to do what we got to do. That's not sustainable for what I'm trying to do with the car stuff. So I'm trying to work that out, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm just gonna have to utilize the PTO and make sure I get some runs, because that's what I want to do. That's what I like doing. I just want to build this thing, go out, freaking race it, compare these cars, and yeah, see what we can't make happen with this thing. The ESS kits are going to be here for too long. I think the Midnight Twin Turbo kits, those are going to be here for too long. Evolution Performance, the fastest S650 in the world. I think they have access to the Whipple Gen 6X. So I don't know what that's all about. So for right now, I think just chilling, filming a ton of content, racing a ton of cars, just in a E85 tune, do little things here and there, and kind of wait to see what's coming out the pipeline, because it's just like I bought the Whipple and the car was tunable, and then, you know, there is turbo kits, but you know, there's different turbo kits, and now we have the Gen 6X Whipple. Like, there's so many different things that are just like popping up, and I want to get something good, you know, obviously. Y'all drop down below, let me know what y'all think of the setup. Let me know what y'all think I should do on the boost side. I'm always asking that, and because I'm just always all over the place with it. But I mean, we're gonna be doing a ton of roll racing, so I kind of want to get something geared towards that, which is normally ESS twin turbos. But I mean, the Whipple Gen 6X, that would be different too. I don't even know when that's coming out. That video literally just got posted, and people are talking about it in the comments of that one video on Instagram. So that is something completely new. Like, that's just now even being heard. We're just gonna keep building this thing. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Body when I'm off the X, yeah. Every time I pop me a blue pill, you know I just be calling my ex, yeah. Okay, I am just lying, I do not call no bitches, only do text, yeah.